Hi everybody, my name is Rosanna and I am obsessed about luxury fashion and all types of shopping. Today we're going to talk about Chanel 22S Spring Summer collection. Yes, it's already in stores, people have been buying it, and I want to chat about the hottest bags and shoes of the season. We're going to start with bags first and then jump into the best shoe and a couple of pieces of costume jewelry right at the end here. So the first bag that is incredibly popular right now is the Chanel 22 Mini, and especially the one with pearls. So we do have the black with pearls and we've been seeing it everywhere, and I am actually surprisingly shocked. I do like it. It usually takes me a little bit of time to warm up to something, but I actually like the mini Chanel 22. And it does come with a version without the pearls, just the chain, as well as the metallic rose gold. And I don't particularly really like the metallic rose gold, but I like that they're trying. It's really hard, in my opinion, to get the perfect shade of rose gold. And they do have the regular Chanel 22, and they're doing almost like a cloud effect. I don't know why I'm moving back and forth, but that's how I feel when I see this kind of cloud texture pattern. And a beautiful pastel yellow for that Chanel Mini 22 as well. Another bag that I quite liked in this new collection is this mini flat bag. That's this pink lambskin with that beautiful heart turn lock in the center. It's just a nice little detail that doesn't scream heart bag, but it has that heart detailing to it. They must have known it's doing really well, and I'm sure we're going to see more variations of hearts after this collection onwards, since they're doing so well. This mini flat bag with top handle, this is kind of interesting. My favorite part about it, which is such a tiny detail, is on the very back of it. It has the Chanel logo lockup just at the back there, and it's also a metal plaque, which is just a tiny little detail I like. The next one, a small flat bag with top handle. This is the white, looks like a classic white small classic flap, but the handle again is intertwined with leather, and it has the CCs on the handle. We've seen a variation of this in a previous season too, but I do quite like how this looks, and I think that this would also sell well, more of a classic look. Another classic handbag with tweed. I really like the colors here. It's a little bit more like eccentric, and I do like it. And I really like the lining, how it's that beautiful cobalt blue. I can't see it, being the hottest bag or anything. I just like the colors. Another bag they seem like they're playing a lot on is the mini flat bag with top handle, and it's like a really interesting top handle. I'm not a huge fan of it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that top handle? It comes in a tweed version, and we'll see later on here a bigger version of it as well. Also that same type of top handle. I'm not a huge fan. I feel like it's a little bit too chunky in my opinion. And also that pinky beige tweed with that same top handle. For classic handbags, I think I only have about two to show you. The first one also has that cloud-like look. They call it cloudy pearly lambskin, same as what we saw in the Chanel 22. And I do think it's pretty cute. I think that if it's been a while and you're not familiar with the collection, you might even think it's just coloring. No offense, but I do think it's pretty. So there's a pink and as well as a yellow. I do really like the yellow. I think I would love to find a beautiful light yellow, but a solid color. I personally don't want the cloudy pearly look, but I want a beautiful like baby yellow lambskin classic flat one day. We see the small vanity case. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about while we're here is that I noticed this time the prices aren't listed on the website, and I'm shocked. I looked at previous collections that I reviewed and looked at, and the prices are on there. But this collection, nearly all the prices are, it just says contact us, which I am shocked. I noticed a couple of pieces, I think on the jewelry, the costume jewelry pieces, which they're like under 1,000. They have prices, but now I don't know if it's all these price increases that are happening, but they've removed all the prices. So I'm shocked. But I guess maybe there's too much backlash on the price increases. So maybe we won't see prices in the future for Chanel website. Let me know if you still see it on your website. I'm from Chanel Canada, and we no longer get the prices on here. The vanity case also comes in that gray. And a large Chanel 22 backpack in a really beautiful, shiny yellow calfskin. I do like the color, but I'm not a huge fan of the backpack. Comes in the gray. And this one I actually really, really like. It's a small shopping tote and it's patent calfskin and gold tone metal. I think this again gives me to like the 2000 bowling ball bag vibes, and it reminds me of like Juicy Couture. It kind of reminds me of Louis Vuitton, like the patent Alma as well, and I really wanted that back in the day. I don't own it though. I kind of got over it, but I really, really like this bag, and I for sure it's because it gives me nostalgic vibes. I really like it. I can't see the price on it, but I'm sure because it's a seasonal bag, it's a little lower than the classic flaps. I mean, it has to be. We see another small shopping bag with that cutout as the handle, and we saw a variation of this earlier in a smaller bag. And again, it has that really nice Chanel detailing lockup on the back here. And for the last of the large bags, we have the Chanel 19 shopping bag. I personally am not a huge fan of this. It's not the first time we've seen something like this. Last collection they launched like a vertical version. This one's like a horizontal version. I'm not a huge fan of it, but then again, that's what I said with the Chanel 19, like small puffer bag last time, and now I like it. But currently I don't really like this shopping tote. It looks a little bit too unstructured for me, and shopping totes, like these bigger bags, in my opinion, should be more structured. And we're coming to the evening bags, and this one I've seen, around social media, and it's a little heart bag. Looks completely useless. It actually is open all the way, like the interwoven chains of the heart is open, and apparently it's like really, really expensive, of course. And the other side is lambskin. I mean, it's really pretty, but this one I actually quite like. It's a small clutch, and it has a wood clasp detailing, and I love the chain that's bordering the lambskin bag right along the wood clasp. I just think it's really interesting. I love the mixed materials of things, and I feel like this won't be super popular or anything, but I feel that it shows how innovative in this sense that Chanel is, because they're using different materials. You don't often see that, and they've even debossed the wood logo where the clasp opens. It's custom work, and it really is a little bit more pricey to create something like this. That heart bag also comes in a star variation, also completely useless because I mean, it's all open things, so I can't imagine you can put anything in here. But this evening bag is quite nice. I like the pearl detailing. I don't think I would ever get something like this unless I was suddenly a billionaire, which probably won't happen anytime soon, but a girl can dream. And now we are on to shoes. These Strass Slingbacks are the hottest shoes of the season, and it's the hottest shoe that Chanel has came out with in a while, aside from those like rain boots that we remember like a couple seasons ago. But I don't really like them. I see like everyone buying them already, and they're so popular. I don't know. I feel like and it's in a classic shape, comes in the different colors. Even if you don't get a chance to buy it now, I feel like they're gonna come back because they seem so popular. I've wanted Slingbacks for a long time, and then finally I decided, let me hold off. It's such a grandma shoe. I already have the flats, espadrilles, and I don't even really wear those. When am I really gonna wear the Slingbacks? But these ones, these crystal Strass ones, have got me looking again. So they're doing something right here. It looks amazing. I love all the colorways, and it comes in the flat, so pretty good. Those are the hottest shoes of the season. So you want to tune out here, you're done. But we're going to keep going for a couple more small little pieces. Dad sandals here, velvet. I think velvet is actually incredibly hard to take care of, but these are kind of cute. But I wouldn't ever get them just because velvet's a little bit hard to take care of. Like I said, I would prefer even getting the Strass ones or like calfskin or lambskin even. These Mary Janes are also pretty trending right now. I personally very dislike, can I even say that? I really dislike shoes that go up right below the knee, and I think it's because I'm a little more petite in height, so it kind of cuts me off and it doesn't look that good on me, in my opinion. But I do really think this is an interesting look. It's not for me, it's a little too feminine for me, but it has like the full Strass mesh, and it also has a short version, no mesh, high mesh, over the knee mesh. Anyways, this is just an interesting shoe. I think it's crudely, I think it's a little slutty, but in a like a very fashionable way, you know, in a very like proper way. It's real weird, but I think it's cool. Not for me, but very cool. These loafers are actually quite nice if you're just looking for something basic this season. Again, it has that tiny little heart detail, but it doesn't scream I'm a heart. But it's like a classic pair of loafers with a little heart detailing. So I do actually like these if you are in the lookout for loafers. And the last little bit for jewelry, and I actually think the jewelry is kind of nice this season. I popped in a couple of pictures that I really liked. There's hoop earrings with Strass on it, following that same strassed out vibe. I don't think I will buy Chanel costume jewelry anymore. If you want to learn more, I did put out another video where I show a couple of my Chanel pieces, costume pieces that have tarnished over time, etc. I'll try to link that below if you want to watch that. But I do still look at it. I do think sometimes it's kind of cool. And sometimes Chanel jewelry goes on sale. I mean, they do. At the end of season, Chanel jewelry is one of the only things that go on sale. I mean, shoes and whatnot too. Not bags, but jewelry goes on sale. So you never know if you really want something. If you find it for 50% off, could be worth it. These hoop earrings are metal and resin with gold transparent. And I think they're really a really cool design. I think they're a really cool design. I actually would like it even if it didn't have the Chanel logo. So I would be on the lookout for something like this for like Zara or like another brand, you know. It doesn't have to be Chanel because these resin earrings are 1,300 Canadian. Little high for just costume jewelry, but very pretty. Has it in the earring version as well for $1,050, but really pretty. The design is like really nice. Something else that I actually find, this is actually more affordable. It's a pendant earrings with these chandelier teardrops, metal and Strass. And this is actually in a sense more affordable, 800 something Canadian dollars. And they're actually really, really cute and really nice for like an evening look. These are probably my favorite earrings that I would actually buy from Chanel if I was in that mood and if it was maybe on sale. And we're going to end off just in a bit with two more rings. The resin ring here, just to match back in that whole collection. Got to show you the whole thing here. And the last ring, which I think is really cute. And again, I told you prices, I can't see it on the Chanel website anymore. Let me know, anyone from a different country, if you actually still see the prices. But I only see the prices here on the jewelry, which are like you know, sub 1,000 prices. But this ring is also really cute. Kind of reminds me of like a 4-leaf clover. And that is all we have today. So my top things are, let me look at my phone again. I think the top things for the season, obviously, it's the Strass Slingbacks. That's obviously the biggest thing. And the mini Chanel 22. So those two things are the biggest thing for this season. Everything else, I don't think there's too much. I really like that small shopping bag just because it gives me nostalgic vibes, but I don't see myself getting anything here anytime soon. Definitely I would wait for the next collection if you are not into the mini 22, nor, you know, those slutty pair of fishnet Mary Janes or the Strass Slingbacks. So thank you so much for watching. If there's anything you think you might want to get for Chanel 22S, let me know, because I'm curious what you might want to get. And I will see you again in the next one.